again with my latest episode, this time again streaming live from fabulous Las Vegas. And this one is about how to protect your trades on the Jupiter exchange. So if you want to trade anything, swap tokens for another token, you want to protect that trade. First of all, you want to get that trade through and not just, wait a minute and then have to resubmit it. And that's especially important in these times where Solana is a little bit congested still. And then also you want to protect yourself from what's called slippage, because that slippage costs you valuable money that you will leave on the table if you're not protecting your trades. So how does that all work? I'll show you in a bit. So here we go. Let's go to, Jupiter, right? So if you don't know what Jupiter is, actually, there is another video that I made, and you can see it up here. That's the video about the Jupiter airdrop. Jupiter is the aggregator on the Solana chain, and let's dive again into this here. Let's look into my wallet here, and in this wallet, I have 142,000 what's called Dogelana, right? So that has been kind of airdropped to me without my request or permission or anything a long time ago. It has been sitting in my wallet for a long time. Those 142,000 Dogelana, it's kind of, it was created to be something like Dogecoin, but on Solana, right? That's why it's called Dogelana. It's worth $3.83 as of today. So let's get rid of these, right? Let's swap them into USDC, and let's do it using Jupiter, right? So we just go to jup.ag, and here we can connect our wallet. So let's do that. I connect my Phantom wallet, approve it. All right. And then I'm automatically on the swap tab here. So it's swapping here by default. It gives me paying USDC and to receive Sol. But hey, I want to pay Dogelana, this one here. It offers me that because it found it in my wallet, right? So I can just click here. And I'll just hit the max button here because I want to get rid of all the Dogelana that's in my wallet, right? It's 142,069.42069, right? So, man, now I see it. I had never actually realized this, right? So if you look at this, it's the 1, and then it's 420 and 69, those two numbers that Elon Musk likes to joke about, right? And here it's 420.69 as well after the decimal point, right? It translates to $3.41, and let's swap it into USDC. So here we have it. So now it'll give us the price. So let me check the price here. $3.37 in this case, and 38, and it does it in one hop via Radium. So I could click swap now, but what I want to show you is how you can protect your trades from actually going through, not from going through. You want to protect them from not going through, and you want to protect them from slippage, right? So that's why we have this little priority button up here. But before I dive into that, I have a quick request for you. I'd love you to destroy that like button for me. It is so important for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much in advance, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and leave me some comments here. All of that will give you points in the Xandeum points program. So we're Xandeum. We're building the scalable storage layer for Solana. If you haven't heard of us, go to Xandeum.com. Link in the description. Stake your Sol with our validator and all of these things. But back to Jupiter and how to swap and protect your trade here, right? So you can go to that priority field here, and if you click that, there is something new here, right? So Jupiter just introduced that. It's really new. So you can bid a priority fee. So priority fees is something that Solana has introduced some time ago, and you can bid a priority fee. So they set the max cap here. So you could do an exact fee or you could do the max cap. So it's usually best to just go with a max cap. And it's suggesting here 0.0003 sol. So that's about a third of 1,000th of a sol, right? 1,000th of a sol is 10 cents. It's about 3 cents, right? So 4 cents, right? It's given here, right? 3.76 cents. So that's the bid for the priority fee. And the priority fee is just for getting your transaction through, right? So the more priority fee you bid, and you should always bid a little bit these days, right? Because the Solana chain is in demand. So many people want to use it. If you don't bid that small amount of a priority fee, your transactions just might not get through. So it's always best to bid a little bit here. And what they're offering here is like priority level is fast with this bid. You can say turbo, or you could say ultra. So those would be different levels here. But what they now offer, and that is brand new, instead of the priority fee, you can do Jito only, right? And Jito is the MEV platform on Solana. It's actually super exciting stuff. So Solana offers MEV, maximum extractable value, through Jito, and you can bundle your transactions. So if you want to learn more about Jito, my video about Jito is up here. All right. So going back to Jupiter, right? You could do Jito only, and that actually, I love that, right? So you could also do mixed priority and Jito, right? So that would work as well. I'm just going with Jito only here, and if you click here, usually it gives you, oh, here it is. It gives you some percentiles, right? So if we even want to bid on the 95th percentile, that would be 0.0000, that's 4 zeros, and then 87, right? So the 3 zeros and a 3 might just be too much, right? So let's add another 0 here, and let's make it a 9 here instead of 87. So that should be more than enough to get this transaction through and to actually protect it from slippage. What does slippage mean? Slippage means when you have a larger trade, you you use up liquidity that's up there in the liquidity pool, and the more you trade, the more it might have an impact on the price. So in order to reduce that impact, and in order for other people to sandwich you, right, to see that you're doing this trade and then trying to put trades right before and right after it to give you a worse price than you could have otherwise, right? You can just use Jito to prevent that, and I love that new feature in Jupiter here, right? So I did just that. I said Jito only. I gave this 95th percentile here. It's a little bit weird that it's all the same. It's probably everyone's bidding that 0.000087 sol. It's only, 1.13 cents here. So that's awesome. And even for the $3.38 that I want to swap here, that's kind of a reasonable fee in order to protect my trade, right? So now, I've had this Dogelana in my wallet for at least half a year, I would say. And I'm finally getting rid of it, and you can witness it live, right? So let's just hit that swap button here, and let's approve the transaction, confirm, and it says processing. And let's see if we can get it through with this relatively low Jito fee. Jito calls that tip, right? It's a tip to the validator to get this transaction through. And look at that. The transaction is confirmed. I successfully swapped 142,000 Dogelana for $3.38. And that's even more than the Phantom wallet showed me. It only showed what was it, $3 something. I think it was a lower amount that it originally offered. So now I can look into my wallet here. The Dogelana is gone, and I have $3.38 and 0.074 USDC in my wallet here, and it seems like there was no USDC in this specific wallet here before. I could do the same for that cat with hat here, 15 cents or stuff like that. So yeah, that's how you can protect your trades on Jupiter. Another great feature of Jupiter, if you don't have any Jupe token, JUP, it might be a good decision, right? I have another video about the Jupiter exchange. They did their airdrop back in the day, and I sold mine. Maybe I'll get back into it, especially with the current weakness of the market. But for today, I hope you've learned a lot on how to protect your trades, get them through. Mine went through. You saw that at first try, and there was no slippage, which is not exactly difficult when trading $3.38. But if you trade like $300, $3,000, $30,000, it can have an impact on the price, and you can just prevent being sandwiched and being worse off just by bidding that small Jito fee. It's a great feature, another great feature of Jupiter. I just love it. I hope you've learned something today, and if so, don't forget to give me that like button, comment on the video, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.